Hi, I'm Krouse of the Indiana Gazette, and we're here for another week of our high school football preview show. We're reporting from just outside of Weller Field, where the Ligonier Valley Rams will play host to Berlin on Saturday night in the Appalachian Bowl. The Berlin-Ligonier Valley game will conclude the Heritage Conference Westpac crossover week, which is the final week of the regular season. Each team from the Heritage takes on a corresponding finisher from the Westpac on Friday, with the conference champions facing off in the Appalachian Bowl on Saturday. This year, all games will take place at Heritage Conference fields. Ligonier Valley won its second straight Heritage Conference championship and now turns its focus to winning a second straight Appalachian Bowl title. The Rams dominated Conemaugh Township 56-0 in last year's game on their way to a District 6 championship and a trip to the state semifinals. The Rams are 9-0 and are the fifth-ranked team in the state in AA. They've allowed just 26 points this season while holding opponents to less than 83 yards per game. The offense has continued to roll, with senior Jackson Doherty and junior Aaron Totino leading the way. The Rams average 403.3 yards and have put up a whopping 453 points this season. Berlin is led by senior running back Charlie Hirsch and senior quarterback Luke Brick and averages more than 328 yards a game, but hasn't faced a defense as stingy as the Rams this season. Homer Center plays host to Portage, a rematch of last year's district semifinals at Memorial Field that will determine the number 2 seed in the playoffs. Last year, the Wildcats beat the Mustangs 41-22 in that game and racked up 522 yards of offense. Both teams enter the week at 8-1, and Homer Center holds a slight lead over Portage for second place in the District 6 Single-A standings. The Wildcats are ranked number 7 in the state rankings, and the Mustangs are listed as honorable mention. The Wildcats have a pretty good run game themselves, but will have to slow down Zach Wiggins and the Mustangs' heavy rushing attack, as Portage averages almost 400 rushing yards per game. In a matchup of the league's third-place teams, Northern Cambria welcomes Wimber. The Colts enter the game at 6-3, and the Ramblers are 7-2. Like Homer Center, Northern Cambria will also have its hands full on defense trying to slow down the run. Wimber rushes for more than 375 yards per game, led by senior running back Cody Szymanski, who has more than 1,800 yards already this season. Northern Cambria is currently 4th in the district standings and could wrap up a first-round bye with a victory. Penns Manor takes on Ferndale, and the Comets are looking for their 5th straight win. Penns Manor's 5-4 and 8th in the district rankings, and the Yellow Jackets are 6-3 and 6th in the district rankings. A win could assure the Comets a home playoff game in the first round. Purchase Line will play against Shade, a 4-5 team out of District 5. The Red Dragons will try to get back on track before the playoffs after losing their past 3 games. Purchase Line is 5-4 and in 7th place in the District 6 rankings. West Shamokin plays host to Myersdale, and the 4-5 Wolves hope to wrap up a playoff berth for the second straight season. The Red Raiders are also 4-5 and are coming off a game in which they gave Wimber all it could handle. United welcomes Black Lake Valley, which is a neighboring school district. The Lions dropped to 4-5 after being upset by Marion Center last week. United is 10th in the district rankings, and the 3-6 Vikings hold the 12th and final playoff spot in Single A. Marion Center is going for its second straight win to end the season when it plays host to North Star. And another crossover action, Salzburg welcomes Conemaugh Township, and Blairsville welcomes Conemaugh Valley. Indiana wraps up its season on the road against Highlands, a team in which the Indians defeated in a wild shootout in last year's finale. Junior quarterback Luke Thomas, who threw 4 touchdown passes against the Golden Rams in 2016, looks to send senior receivers Tommy Arbuckle and Carlos Carter off with another big game. But tasked with slowing down the Rams, and 1,700-yard passer Seth Cohen is an Indiana defense that looked much improved in last week's loss to Mars. The Indians held the Fightin' Planets to 6 points in the first half and forced 4 turnovers before giving way after the break. Apollo Ridge ends its season with a non-conference game at home against South Allegheny. The Vikings have lost 4 straight, but could go out on a high note against the 1-win Gladiators.